Good morning. Yesterday, it's Friday. Yesterday, I was inspired by Drew Brown, who made a video about his nerd space in his house. And I thought, that's totally what I have. It's my little nerd space, my comfortable place to go when I want a place to be and just kind of relax and forget about everything for a while. And for me, that is my desk in the basement. So I come down here every morning. I work nights and I'm still an early bird. So I will get up and work out on my elliptical in the morning. And I'll put on my YouTube on my phone and I'll watch Drew Brown and a whole bunch of other videos that I like. That Christmas tree's coming down real soon, don't worry. And come down and work out, and then I'll come over here and I'll get myself a nice cup of coffee and something that chills me out, like a Mickey Mouse mug, and I'll open my journal and I will light a candle. This is a book candle, Barnes & Noble, that I got for Christmas. It's like, comes with these 3 little Christmassy tin books that are double wicked and scented, and they're kind of relaxing. I'm at the age now where anything that can relax me and keep me from freaking out is a real good thing. I keep a Royal typewriter down here. I don't really use it. I bought it, nearly 30 years ago as an aesthetic thing to keep around to inspire me to write, and it just says keep writing at the top. It's winter in Chicago, so I've got my sad light, which I am going to start using every day to remind me what the sun looks like. It's snowing today. I got a little Studebaker radio. I don't play it much during the year. At Christmas time, I'll put on a local station that plays Christmas music, and sometimes before or after that happens, I'll record it and play tapes of it, so I get reminded of that. I don't keep a ton of CDs here, but I like this one because it's AC/DC and has a little recording of their song when that album came out. And it lights up. I just thought that was cool. What else do we have here? A little Big Ben pencil sharpener because we just went to London. Jimmy Stewart chronograph. A little knick-knack box where I keep, the lighter and matches for the candle. And some other stuff. I am a lover of vintage laptop word processors, and this just came from necessity. I didn't have a lot of money, when I first started working in Chicago. 25 years ago or so, and the only laptop I could afford was a Brother word processor, not a computer one. And it was all I needed, and I loved it, and I still love it, and it's kind of still all I need. So I've got a couple of them. One's a smaller screen that lights up, one's a bigger screen that doesn't, but is a bigger screen. And I still will type up song lyrics and print them out and, learn songs on them and stuff. So I use those all the time. The main thing I do is journaling, and this is a Galen leather cover for just a random journal. I think I got this one in London, and I'm using this now, and I tear through these things. I used to think, this will be my journal for this year, and then it ends up being for maybe 2 months or so. I rip through them pretty quick, and it's a lot of what I do to come downstairs and just get my feelings out, especially in the winter. But I'll have dark periods in the summer, and sometimes the best times of your life, I'm like, well, this is going to end, so now I'm sad because I'm worried it's going to end. It's just crazy. So I try to get all the thoughts out and purge them so that they don't stress me out for a long period of time and everything. Along with the journal rather, I'm really into fountain pens. And so I keep some of my favorites in this drawer here. And my very favorite is this guy. This is a Visconti Mythos Apollo. I've got 3 of these Visconti Mythos pens, and they are just surprisingly awesome. Yeah, if I had all kinds of money, I would get a Visconti Homo Sapiens, which is, you know, my dream, and I don't know how I would ever afford that, but these are remarkable, beautiful pens. They write wonderfully. They look awesome. They've got the classic Visconti clip on them, and I love the magnetic cap and posting of them all. And each time I got a new one, I was thinking, oh, I'm probably not going to like this one as much as the other one, and I pretty much do. They're all really great. This was a big year for me, and I got a Montblanc 149. That was by basically trading in another pen and some other stuff, but I couldn't have afforded this one either. But really wonderful, you know, one of my favorite pens. And I'm really fond of this Diplomat Arrow, you know, the Zeppelin shaped. We're doing everything one-handed, so sorry. But these are really great as well. So I will just kind of on a daily basis sit down and write for 2 hours or so, you know, depending on what's going on. And then you just kind of like, if you're complaining about something, you get out of your system. If you talk yourself into being excited about something, it helps. And it also kills time. And it's just, the thing with fountain pens is the process of writing is relaxing. That is the whole thing. So when people say, like, you know, it's therapeutic for me to write with fountain pens, it's because the process is relaxing. You are carefully writing, trying to improve your handwriting, using this beautiful instrument, choosing the inks. Oh, did I just mention inks? That's drawer number 2. And you start to kind of get addicted to the inks that you could use, and they come in cool different bottles, and you know, these are all, compared to pens, really inexpensive. You can, for 20 some odd bucks, get a Montblanc bottle of ink, and they come in really great colors. My favorite are the Diamines, both you know, like the vintage copper and Writer's Blood, Ox Blood. Those are just amazing. I guess I like kind of the reddish tones, but those are great. And then I'll keep, you know, stuff to write on, backup journals for when I need the next one, tins of cartridges and stuff like that. So that is my nerdy space. But for most of my mornings, I'm sitting here writing for a couple of hours, just trying to cope with everything in life. Sometimes I will spin around and put on a record. I don't have anything going on today, but I like my Elvis. Elvis makes everything better, right? So you can have some music playing there. I'll also just, you know, prop my phone up on a stand and plug it in and listen to someone making videos as well. That's a cat poster that my wife got, some Notre Dame certificates, and that's a little picture of me and my wife at the Emmys a few years ago. This is the potential to be scary. This is where I keep my guitars and books and stuff. And I really love Fender. It's my favorite brand. My pride and joy, I've got a silver Stratocaster Fat Strat and a 3/4 guitar. I forget what it's called, but it's, you know, the kind of thing that Ed Sheeran uses, smaller than normal guitar. And I got it right after seeing him in concert. I thought, well, that's really cool. And it's a fun grab and go kind of thing. As far as books go, I'm really into biographies, and even musical biographies, you know, whether it's Billy Joel or Elvis or you know, James Dean, whatever. I can't get enough biographies, and so my little messy bookshelf is kind of stashed with those, more records, cars and guitars and stuff like that. Went through a really strong watch phase where I couldn't get enough info about watches until I realized that's too expensive of a hobby for me. I can't afford to buy watches, plural, all the time, so I don't really anymore, but I'm still interested in it. This is our basement, so it's kind of like a extra living room area down here. when you just need to get away from everybody. Our kids put a puzzle together over the holidays. I'll chill out on the couch and play guitar a lot. Big TV down here so I can watch football and stuff. I'm obsessed with Notre Dame, and keep a few Bears books down here, memorabilia, NBC, you know, because I work there, Olympic memorabilia and stuff. So it's a cool space. And then my favorite kind of chill thing is that in the dark here in the morning, especially in the winter, I'll turn on this stupid little electric fireplace and just kind of zone out staring at it. It actually warms up the room okay, and it just reminds me of like the grim grinning ghost at the Haunted Mansion, seeing the flames bopping up and down like that. So that is my nerdy space. And another thing I think is cool, one, we nicknamed our house Cedarville. I got that for my wife for I think Mother's Day one year, because we just want to name our house, you know, like Graceland or whatever, give it a name. Our house is covered in cedar shingles. And then every year since the kids were born, we put pictures of them at Halloween on the wall. So, you know, they're 22 now, so there's, at least it got us through 18 or something like that. Maybe one last one. But that's the decor we have. So thanks for watching, and maybe this will help me for insurance purposes if I ever need it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.